Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next movie review for Halloween month. And now be back to reviewing another found footage movie. And this one I actually liked. Unlike the previous one I did was The Gallows, which that was boring as hell. But this one I actually liked. Now this one may not be loved by everybody, it does have a low rating on IMDb. It has a 3.9 and 46% Rotten Tomatoes. But it's a film. It's from 2000, and it's called the St. Francisville Experiment. The St. Francisville Experiment, like I said, it's a found footage film, and it's low budget, like most of these found footage films are. Sorry, like most of these found footage are low budget, but this one is really low budget. But I actually like though. Now, I would say, despite maybe a couple nitpicks, so I do think I enjoy this film more than The Gallows, like I said I did recently. I do like this more than Quarantine. I do like this film more than the Paranormal Activity movies. But of course, if people compare it, they'll say compare it to the Blair Witch Project. Of course, the Blair Witch Project is always, to probably 99% of people think the Blair Witch Project is the best found footage movie, though, because that was basically that was the film that kicked off that whole genre. But compared to that, I still, despite nitpicks here and there, though, I do like the St. Francisville Experiment. I don't think it's not as bad as people make it out to be. In my opinion, it doesn't. Because I think to me, it's a simple ghost story, You have these four people who are investigating this mansion in New Orleans, in Louisiana, and it's kind of they're just ghost hunting, simple enough, and then the ending I'll get into though, but it's simple. It's a simple enough story. And of course, there's other found footage films I do like. I do like the film called The Tunnel. I do like As Above, So Below. I do like that film. I like Cloverfield. I enjoy Cloverfield, except the ending though. But I still enjoy Cloverfield. But like I said, there's plenty of other ones I don't like. Oh, Exists. To me, I think that's the best one one of the best ones about Bigfoot. I do like Exists, which it was from the director of the Blair Witch Project. But there's some other Bigfoot found footage ones that I didn't like though, and some other different type of found footage films. But like I said, I don't think it's as bad as a 3.99. Because I've seen worse, And yes, as for nitpicks, yes, some of the acting is not the best though. But I think the characters overall I did not mind though, despite a couple of stupid things though. So the group is you have these four characters. This one named Madison, this woman, who's a psychic. The group leader, I think his name is Tim, who's the ghost hunter. Let me get I want to get some of the names. Yeah, so Madison is the sidekick. The cameraman, his name is Paul. And then this other girl who's the no, actually no, sorry. No, the Tim, the cameraman, his name is Tim. That's what it is. The cameraman, his name is Tim. There's two guys, two women. All right. Madison's a psychic. Tim's a cameraman. The guy who's the ghost hunter, and this other woman who's this his historian student. Which part of me doesn't buy her being as a student though. But oh well. So they're gonna go ghost hunting in this house It's this big old mansion in Louisiana. And the film was a short film as well. It's only 79 minutes minus end credits, so hour and 17 minutes. I thought, and to me, I didn't feel like it was boring at all. And a lot of it was just, it's not like the super paranormal stuff like in The Shining or something like that. It's simple ghost stuff. Like the simple noises, or occasionally when I think it was the girl who looks in the mirror, there's a ghost behind her. Granted, it is a little bit of a shoddy effect though. But of course, when they flip on the light switch, it blows out, and then the chandelier falls. And of course, there is a scene where they use a Ouija board, and of course, well, not most though, but I'm sure a lot of the stuff, paranormal stuff, they use a Ouija board, but not all of it though. Not all films like those use Ouija boards. And of course, there's a couple of stupid things, like, okay, the psychic lady, she keeps on chanting about this white light. It's like every 5 seconds, she keeps saying the white light, the white light, the white light. Part of me says, hey, lady, calm down and be quiet, okay? Keep on chanting about this white light every 5 seconds, okay? It's redundant and it's stupid. So that's the nitpick, like certain things on the characters, like her, she keeps on the white light, like, please be quiet. You don't need to keep on saying it every 5 seconds. And then the leader of the group, the ghost hunter, he's acting so much. He acts like a wimp a lot of times. Like there's this attic he wants to go to, and he's just, should he go, should he not, should he go or should he not, and I'm like, dude, grow a pair and go up there. Or there was time where one of them was screaming. He actually tries to charge and go. Hey, are you there? Hey, are you good? Where are you? Well, he does that. He does actually go there and see what's going on though. But a lot of times he's acting like the ones that should I not or should not. I'm like, hey, do not either grow a pair or leave, okay? I mean, yeah, I get you're a spooky house and you're afraid, okay? But sometimes you just gotta grab the bull by the horns and go and see, Because so there's a couple of dumb character stuff moments like that. But I think overall the acting is not as bad as people make it out to be. I mean, it is not quite as bad. I mean. And then getting towards the ending, which they say a seance. I think they do it and go in each room. They say a seance, kind of sort of like cleanse the house and stuff like that. And then one leads to another. Get to the end. Spoiler: if anyone's not seen it though, spoiler. It actually does something different, like most of these found footage doesn't do, because pretty much 90% of found footage films, everybody dies. Here, no one dies. And it is PG-13 though. That's one thing I gotta mention. This film is PG-13, which it does make sense though. Probably would have CP R-rated though, but given the circumstances, it makes sense to be PG-13. But no one dies in this film. Oh my god, they did something different. Not everybody dies. Not every found footage film has to have somebody dying and everybody dying in every found footage film. There's quite a few that very does that. As above, so below. Not everybody dies in that movie either. Wow, that kind of makes it kind of different for these found footage films, Having always the depressing ending where everybody dies. Not all the time. This film doesn't. As above, so below doesn't do that. If it makes it seem like in these found footage films, not having everybody die is a crime. But here, this film, this is why I give props to this movie, because I like the ending. Not everybody dies in this. Actually, nobody dies in this movie. They end up dropping the camera. They get the hell out of there. And you do see where the camera's facing. You do see kind of a sort of like a maybe of a spirit disappearing, and then it ends with the the text saying, hey, these people went in the hospital, they have nightmares and stuff, though. But at least they're still alive, though, so. So, yeah, St. Francisville Experiment, I mean, like I said, it's not everybody's cup of tea, though, but for me, it's a simple ghost story. Yeah, characters, I think they're overall average. Acting is average is best, not as bad as worse. There has been a lot. I've seen a lot of worse, like I said. But I like the ending, and I thought that's why some of the found footage films makes it unique. This whole genre. Stuff like this, like okay, just a small group of people just exploring ghost hunting in this big old mansion. Is the stuff like it's like the average things that things go bump in the night. It's more to than that. And after all else, they get the hell out of there, and no one dies in this movie. So yeah, so St. Francisville Experiment from 2000, as I said, 3.99 dB. To me, I don't think it's not as bad as that. Like I said, Quarantine, I think, is worse than this. Like I said, I reviewed The Gallows, I think, is worse than this. Other found footage films. What are some of the ones? Oh, well. Well, Unfriended, I did not mind. But from its premise, I did not mind Unfriended. Searching, it's not a horror film, but it's more of a suspenseful thriller. Searching with John Cho, I think that's one of the greater ones. I really enjoy Searching. It's not horror though; it's more of a sort of thriller vibe to it. But as for horror stuff, Exist, I think I enjoy, or some of the other found footage films I think are much worse. But St. Francisville Experiment, I like, It's straightforward, to the point. I don't think it's not as boring. It's just, it's like, if you're watching Ghost Hunters and stuff like that, that's what it'd be like, But overall, yeah, St. Francisville Experiment, I like, Probably not for everybody, though, but to me, I like it. It does things differently more than a depressing ending, Which that's one of the things I appealed to, It appealed to me. Although I have heard a mention about the director of this film. It was directed by Ted Nicolaou. Ted Nicolaou, he's directed some films like I have heard of, though. Like he directed a couple of the Subspecies films. Couple of I think it was like couple of Puppet Master movies. Although he did directed Puppet Master versus Demonic Toys, and that sucked. Yeah, Puppet Master versus Demonic Toys that starred Corey Feldman. Yeah, that sucked. Yeah, he had also directed this film called Remote, which I've heard of from the 90s. That's some of the Subspecies movies. I think one or two of the Puppet Master movies as well, the sequels. But like I said, Demonic Toys versus Puppet Master, that sucked. So. But anyway, just spill or notice I mentioned about the director. So anyway, that's St. Francisville Experiment. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. It's shorter than usual though, but it's very simple, to the point. Not much to talk about. So, but thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more for Halloween month, and we'll see you next time. Later.